Well, the holidays can look very different for folks across the inland Northwest, especially those that find themselves in the hospital away from their loved ones. That's why a Spokane ER nurse is choosing to make spirits bright this holiday season in a very unique way. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy has the story.
For emergency room nurse Troy Elonen, his mission is to help people.
My mom was a nurse, so got to see what nurses do. And wanted to help people.
His mother's inspiration led him to work at Multicare Deaconess Hospital for 14 years. But that's not the only inspiration his mom gave him. Troy says his mother was also a professional accordion player, and oftentimes she would take her work home with her.
She would break out the accordion every Christmas, and she could play this accordion beautifully. All the old Christmas songs, or even just older songs, the accordion songs.
The instrument was tucked away in their attic for years, untouched and unplayed. More than a decade ago, Troy got the idea to put it back into use and teach himself how to play.
Not as good as her, but good enough, I think.
Good enough for him, his coworkers at the hospital, and patients in the emergency room for the past 14 years.
Have you played the accordion all that time for patients?
Only here in Deaconess. That tradition started here. My first year here, my first Christmas, I decided to bring the accordion.
And his coworkers took a kinship to it.
And the nurses just loved it, especially the older nurses.
They still do, especially clinical assistant nurse manager Daniel Curran, acknowledging the uniqueness of Troy's skills, both medically and musically.
It's very uncommon to have someone have the knowledge of that instrument to be able to play it beautifully.
Beauty in an environment that oftentimes isn't.
Patients, like I said, they're injured, sick, sometimes they have addictions, they have no hope. They come to the ER. ER is the first place they come.
The first place they come to get treatment and comfort for them and their caretakers.
It's just nice to be able to hear something. It helps us decompress, get us in the festive spirit, and bring us all together.
Something that isn't often, but Curran says is special when it happens.
Like Santa Claus once a year, once a time a year. So I wouldn't say it's something that we're used to, it's something that we're hopeful for, and it's something that we look forward to.
Through work, we can make a difference. Add in playing music, brings healing. It brings more hope, and brings more faith, and more connection. And so it just adds to making a difference in people's lives.
Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.